If you're a student right now, you are caught in a brutal tug of war. Your degree demands full-time hours, but your daily survival actually requires cash. The internet is happy to offer you endless side hustle lists. The problem is, picking the wrong hustle for your specific situation can tank your GPA to make $3 an hour. This flowchart maps side hustles to 3 profiles. First, the time-poor academic. You have 0 free hours and need immediate cash. Next, the career optimizer, investing high upfront effort for post-grad work. Finally, the risk-tolerant hustler, betting time for an uncapped income ceiling. Filter out the options that actively sabotage your current academic workload. Your success depends on matching the hustle to your current reality. Let's look at the options for the time-poor academic. This route is all about executing microtasks, filling out online surveys, doing basic data entry, or solving math problems on homework help platforms. The core mechanics here are extremely simple. You trade short, unpredictable bursts of your free time for an immediate, guaranteed payout. You log on, you answer a question, you get paid. Because anyone in the world can do this, the value of the work stays low. It is a straight trade of time for money, with no secondary benefits. This graphic shows exactly how that trade-off looks. You need 0 upfront skills, and you get absolute time flexibility, but the income ceiling stays firmly pinned at the bottom. If you just need enough liquidity to cover your groceries or a weekend out, this works. Just know you aren't building any compounding leverage or long-term career equity. Now, if you are willing to sacrifice immediate pocket money to secure your post-grad career, your strategy changes entirely. Your first option here is learning hard, tangible skills. Content creators are desperate for people who can edit videos, design thumbnails, or build clean PowerPoint presentations. The second option is pushing your academics further by competing in corporate coding competitions and hackathons. The third path is to accept an unpaid or low-paid internship at an early-stage startup. Each of these paths prioritizes professional leverage over immediate cash. You're trading your spare hours for industry-specific skills and a network that can eventually command a premium hourly rate. This scorecard shows the reality of that decision. To reach that high income ceiling, your upfront skill requirement is massive, and your time flexibility drops to medium. You will spend weeks or months working for free just to learn the tools. Balancing that intense phase against exams requires militant time management. The startup internship is particularly demanding, but it forces you to learn people management and operational skills that college lectures simply do not cover. Once you prove your value, your position changes. The moment a founder or a creator relies on your work, you can aggressively negotiate for real pay or a full-time conversion. You give up quick cash today to build an undeniable portfolio.
When graduation hits, you bypass the entry-level resume pile entirely. The final route is for a specific type of student. If you are highly online, extroverted, and willing to risk making $0 for months, you can chase scalable income. This involves passive income plays, like using AI tools to compile and format ebooks, or building niche social media audiences to drive affiliate marketing sales for a 5 to 10% commission. It also includes middleman operations. You can step in as a manager for smaller creators, negotiating their brand deals and taking a 10 to 20% cut of the contract. And then there's pure speculation, like domain slipping based on hypercurrent real-world trends and news cycles. Take a massive public event, like the period immediately following a high-profile celebrity baby announcement. If you are fast enough to register a highly relevant domain name in those first few hours, you hold an asset that you can flip for thousands of dollars once the domain name inevitably starts trending. This diagram illustrates the reality of this entire category. The income ceiling is practically unlimited, but your risk and time investment is maxed out. You have to accept the operational reality here. These markets are heavily saturated. You will put in months of uncompensated, grinding labor with zero guarantee of a return. You are at the absolute mercy of variables you do not control. A sudden algorithm update, bad trend timing, or a flaky creator can wipe out weeks of your work instantly. This is the only path on this list teaching you to be a true business owner. But surviving it requires high emotional intelligence and an absolute tolerance for delayed gratification. You have 10 methods and 3 very different profiles. Now you have to lock in a decision based on your actual constraints. This matrix mats out everything we've covered. Find your profile on the left and look at your designated options. If your schedule is completely packed and you just need to cover rent, do not try to start an agency. Stick strictly to paid tasks and homework help platforms. If you view college as a stepping stone for your career, ignore the survey sites. Spend your energy on hackathons, hard skill freelancing, and startup internships. And if you want the life of a founder and can stomach the risk, commit completely to content creation, domain flipping, or creator management. But as soon as that first real income starts hitting your account, you face a new, often invisible risk, expanding your lifestyle to match your new earnings before you've built any foundation. Earning power is only half the equation. Without a basic system to manage these new profits, a student can easily end up in a high-income version of the same paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Audit your schedule right now. Pick exactly one path from this matrix, commit to executing it for the next 90 days, and treat your time with the exact same respect that you treat your money.